Hello everyone. If you are familiar with pig farms in Europe and America, let's visit a pig farm in Asia with Trending Farm in this episode. Do they use the same technology and pig farming methods as European countries? How can they produce 100 pigs per day? Find out these information inside a Korean pork jerky factory. Korean pig farming has developed into a highly efficient industry, producing more than 1.5 million tons of pork per year through a variety of farming models. Large-scale industrial farms, raising more than 10,000 pigs, use advanced automation systems for feeding, temperature control, and ventilation, ensuring consistent quality and high productivity, processing up to 1,000 pigs per day. Medium-scale farms, managing 500 to 5,000 pigs, combine traditional and modern methods. Providing flexibility at lower costs, but with lower disease control and productivity. Organic farms focus on natural, antibiotic-free methods, producing clean, nutritious pork at a high price, but with lower productivity. Smart farms, equipped with IoT and AI technology, optimize feeding and monitoring, increasing efficiency by up to 20% while reducing labor costs, despite the high initial investment. In all models, the farms emphasize animal health, protect the environment with waste treatment systems and strict food safety standards, provide high-quality pork, and demonstrate Korea's innovative approach to agriculture. Caring for piglets and sows on Korean farms is a carefully managed process focused on health and productivity while meeting strict standards. Sows are housed in climate-controlled facilities maintained at 64 to 72 depth and provided at least 24 to 27 square feet of space each. They consume 5.5 to 15 pounds of balanced feed daily, depending on their stage. Piglets, born in farrowing crates for protection, require a temperature of 86 to 90 depth. And must consume colostrum within the first 6 hours. They are weaned at 21 to 28 days, weighing 11 to 15 pounds. And transition to high-protein starter diets, gaining 0.9 to 1.3 pounds per day. Farms emphasize vaccinations, iron supplements, and biosecurity measures, adhering to welfare standards to ensure healthy animals and high-quality pork production. The process of transporting pigs from the farm to the food factory is a critical step requiring careful planning and adherence to strict standards. Loading begins with guiding pigs calmly to minimize stress and injuries. Transport trucks are equipped with non-slip flooring, ventilation systems, and partitions to ensure comfort and safety during transit. According to international animal welfare guidelines, ramps used for loading should have a slope of no more than 20 degrees 36% incline to prevent pigs from slipping. Pigs are loaded in groups of 5 to 10, depending on their size, to avoid overcrowding. Each truck must comply with space regulations, allowing at least 8 square feet per pig for animals weighing 250 pounds. Water is provided on board for longer journeys, and the entire process is supervised by trained personnel. Strict hygiene protocols, including cleaning and disinfecting vehicles after each trip, ensure disease prevention and compliance with food safety standards. In food factories, pre-treatment of pigs using CO2 is a humane and efficient method to ensure animal welfare before processing. The process involves exposing pigs to controlled concentrations of CO2 gas in a specially designed chamber, which causes unconsciousness without causing pain or stress. This method is preferred for its ability to reduce stress-related hormones in the meat, improving its quality. The CO2 exposure typically lasts 1 to 2 minutes, rendering the pigs unconscious before they are humanely processed. This practice meets animal welfare standards and enhances meat tenderness and taste, contributing to higher quality pork products. After pre-processing, the pork is divided using modern production lines that optimize efficiency, precision, and consistency. The process begins with the carcass being split into 2 halves using automated saws, with each half typically weighing 88 to 132 pounds. These halves are then further divided into quarters, with each weighing around 44 to 66 pounds. From there, the primal cuts, including the shoulder, loin, belly, ham, and ribs, are separated using hydraulic cutters or robotic arms. These primal cuts typically range in weight from 8.8 to 26.4 pounds, depending on the section. Next, The primal cuts are further divided into subprimal cuts such as pork chops, ribs, and roasts, typically weighing 2.2 to 6.6 pounds per piece. The subprimal cuts are sorted based on weight and quality, then packaged in vacuum-sealed bags or trays to preserve freshness. Automated systems ensure that each package meets required weight specifications, while quality control measures, including laser sensors and infrared technology, check for factors like fat content and marbling. The entire process ensures high speed, consistent production of pork products that meet industry standards. In a modern food factory in Korea, selecting, cooling, and cutting high-quality pork are critical steps to ensure that the meat meets food safety and quality standards. After handling and processing the pigs, the carcasses are first chilled in a controlled environment to stabilize the internal temperature. This is achieved by using rapid chilling methods such as flash chilling, in which the temperature drops to as low as -40 degrees, which reduces the risk of meat quality deterioration. After chilling, the carcasses are then carefully inspected and sorted into different cuts. The pork is first divided into primary cuts, such as loins, bellies, hams, and Boston butts. These cuts are then processed into retail cuts or specialty products. The cutting process is often done precisely using machines and saws to ensure accuracy and minimize waste. For example, loins may be cut into pieces, while bellies are prepared for bacon. The entire process must meet strict hygiene standards to prevent contamination, with equipment cleaned and disinfected regularly. Vacuum packaging of pork in the food factory is a key step in preserving freshness and extending shelf life. After the pork cuts are prepared and inspected, they are placed into vacuum sealable bags. These bags are specifically designed to create a tight seal around the product, eliminating air to reduce the growth of bacteria and spoilage. The process begins by loading the pork cuts into a vacuum chamber, where a machine removes air from the bag. The vacuum pressure is typically set to 99% to create an airtight seal, ensuring that the product stays fresh. After the air is evacuated, the bag is sealed tightly, and the pork is either stored in cold rooms or shipped for distribution. Vacuum packaging helps to preserve the meat's color, texture, and flavor by preventing oxidation and exposure to harmful microorganisms. At the end of pork production in Korean factories, a thorough cleaning process is carried out to ensure food safety and operational efficiency. The cleaning begins with dry cleaning to remove loose debris, followed by washing with hot water at 140 to 158 deg to loosen grease. Workers then apply industrial-grade cleaning agents, scrubbing surfaces, particularly in cutting rooms around 1,076 to 1,614 feet 2 and packaging areas about 538 to 861 feet 2. After washing, the equipment is rinsed with high-pressure water, followed by sanitization using chlorine-based or quaternary ammonium solutions, left for 10 to 15 minutes. In some facilities, specialized equipment, such as boot washing stations and industrial crate washers, help maintain sanitation. Cleaning is carried out every 8 hours, ensuring all surfaces are properly sanitized before the next shift. These strict protocols help maintain hygiene and ensure the quality and safety of the final product. In South Korea, pork consumption remains a significant part of the diet, with the country being one of the top pork consumers globally. While pork imports increased steadily in recent years, rising by around 4.7% annually from 2019 to 2023, domestic production has been slightly volatile due to market shifts and price fluctuations. The demand for pork is influenced by various factors, including taste, freshness, and consumer perceptions of quality and safety. In particular, cuts like tenderloins and loins are in high demand for both household and processed meat products. Recent trends suggest a preference for fresh pork, with growth rates for fresh pork imports outpacing those of frozen cuts. Consumers in Korea are becoming more health conscious, with product safety and sourcing transparency playing key roles in purchasing decisions. Furthermore, there is a growing inclination towards premium, flavorful pork cuts, reflecting broader trends of indulgence and quality in food choices. As pork consumption in Korea continues to evolve, it is clear that consumer demand is shaped by both traditional culinary preferences and newer concerns, such as health, sustainability, and quality sourcing.